Hello, I'm Ajit from User Production, and this is for the first time that I'm trying 3D modeling using Blender. Actually, I'm not good at 3D modeling, and in this video I'm just trying to make the logo that I have been used for my YouTube channel. And if I'm taking any longer steps, then kindly ignore them, because this is for the first time that I'm trying 3D modeling. I know Blender for BFX because I love BFX and I am a BFX artist, but I'm absolutely beginner for 3D modeling. Let's start with Blender, and here I'm using Blender 2.92, and this is the latest version of this month, I mean April 2021. If you're watching this video in future, you may have Blender 2.93 or 3.0 something. Kindly visit the official Blender Foundation website and download the latest one. Look at the interface. If you are a beginner, you may not interact with this interface, but don't worry, Blender is not that much complicated that usually people take it. I'm going to delete the light and cube, and first of all, because I'm gonna making the 3D modeling for the first time, so I need to set my camera. Go to the object property, and my object is camera. Okay, here I'm gonna make some settings. For example, the location at by must be 0, so it will come on the midway of somewhere like X, and the rotation of X should be 90 degree. So now the camera is looking for the horizontal. Okay, and Z, the rotation of Z also must be 90 degrees, so it is looking straight of the X direction. Now if you will see everything perspective with your camera, then it will look something like this way. Okay, and play around with Z value to make it something like this way. And as you can see, your origin point is here, but the camera is not looking for the origin point. So make this Z value more, decrease the Z value, and maybe increase the X value. So the origin point must be included in this camera, so the camera can see prospectively that origin point, because whatever we are going to import the object, it by default it will insert here. I'm going to make a logo of my channel, so I'm gonna take that image just for reference purpose. Okay, so select the camera, go to the background image, click on background image and add image, because it is just an image. So select on image, not movie clip. Now click on open, and here my image is on the desktop. Okay, so it is here, but it is not here for on the origin point. It is just in the camera for reference purpose. Okay, you can increase or decrease the opacity of this image, but because it is necessarily for your transparency. For example, if you want to see through this image, then you can use the opacity value according your choice. Okay, now because I'm very new for the 3D modeling, I never been made the 3D models using Blender or Maya or any other software. I'm just a simple BFX artist and I love BFX. So I'm starting with insert the box, or usually it is called cube in Blender. Decrease the size of this cube something like this way and hit Z, somewhere like this way, and Z for Z and Y. I think, yes, perfect. Okay, rotate it something like this way. Okay, and now you can use some shortcut key as well, because I'm new here, so I will go I will not use the shortcut way. So here I will jump on the edit mode. Okay, so I want to extrude this face, so I make sure that the edit mode is selected for the faces, and I have to select this face. And for extrude you can use E for shortcut key, and here I'm going to use the same E. And yes, we have almost done it. And now we'll jump on the object mode, but before, because I want to give the texture and the displacement, so make sure we have to give the loop cuts of this text. In the case of sculpting or giving some texture for this logo, then it will look more natural. Okay, so here I'm going to provide the loop cuts. So okay, after giving the loop cuts, our text will look like this way in the edit mode. And now you have to jump on the object mode, and now our text will look something like this way. Simply go to the modifier tab, make sure you have selected the text or the logo that we have just created, and go to the modifier properties tab, click on here add modifier, and add the subdivision surface modifier. It is very similar like loop cut, but it gives more masses there. So go up to 2 only, because you do not need to go for higher numbers, because we have already make so many loop cuts for this logo. Okay, and now click on this arrow and hit apply. And if you want to jump on simple, then the edges of this logo will be so sharp, like this way, sharp. There will not be any bevel effect. Okay, but if you will click on this Catmull Clark or something like this way, then your logo will have some here this bevel effect, or the edges will be smooth, not sharp. Then it's okay, whatever you like, you can select one of these and click on apply. Okay, so now our logo is almost ready here, but if you want to give here some displacement effect, because I want to make this like a mirror, no mirror, it's a glass effect, glossy effects. So I want to give there some displacement effect. So go to the modifier again, add displace, hit new displacement, and here we have to click on the show texture in texture tab. Okay, and here we have to open the image, because I'm gonna give the image for the bump as a bump. If you have little knowledge about 3D modeling and texturing, then you know about bump. What is a bump? So I'm using this image as a displacement or as a bump node. Okay, select this image and I'm going to click on open image. Immediately our texture will turn into this way. So there is a displace effect of this glossy image. Okay, and we can control this by using values. For example, we can decrease down the strength, then it will look like this way. This is surely not acceptable, but if you will go about 1 is okay, 0.5 is okay. Okay, so our text, our logo will look something like this way. And if you will jump on the this material view, but there is no effect because we did not give any texture on our logo. So simply I'm going to jump on shading tab and make sure you have selected your logo and hit on new, and here I want to give the texture for this logo. Add, search here about image texture and open the image here. I have that image on the desktop, and I want to use this red wood something kind of texture for this logo, and I'm going to connect this color to the base color for principal BSDF, and here I want to give the material for our logo, and I want this more metallic, and the roughness should be almost 0. And now as you can see here, our logo is looking more glossy, and it is looking like it has been made by using some glassy crystals. So the fact is so fantastic here, as you can see, right? And by using Eevee engine, because Eevee is good for bloom, you know, the bloom effect, because it makes your light like a volumetric, like your light is transmitting through the fog. Okay, so use the bloom and ambient occlusions from your Eevee engine, jump on layout, and here you have to import the point light. Where is light and the point light? Point light, go to click on Z, put your point light somewhere middle of that logo, somewhere here, and give the crazy value, for example 2000 or 20,000. okay, 20,000, give around 20,000 value for this light. Go to the world property, world property, and here make sure your color is all over black. Okay, so our area will look like totally black. There is no any light or something. And now when we'll click on the render view, then it will look something like this way. So our light intensity is too much because as you can see, this bloom effect, this is the bloom effect from the Eevee engine. Now I'm going to increase the radius of the light, so it will spread for whole text, something like this way. I hope you got something new from this video, and thank you for watching this.